Good morning, my friends. Welcome back. Today is part number 2 of 2 video review, unboxing, unpacking from 121Stitch store. And if you missed my video yesterday, there was a many cute little tiny designs that you can stitch in a few days or 1 week. And today we have another part of bigger designs. Let me just remind you that all the links and discount code Natalia of 5%, you can save money, will be in the description box under my video. Just click see more. Usually it's button up there, kind of hidden information if you are not very familiar with the YouTube how it's work. All links up there. Now this store support designers, and that's what is good to when you ordering something, that designer will receive appreciation, commission, and that is a beautiful thing to do because so many stores don't have that, right? So today we have a very interesting, when I saw this design, oh my god, my heart was stopping. I was getting the goosebumps because I love this kind of stuff like mosaic or mandala, and this remind me when I was a kid, you used to have like a little like a telescope when the stones or glass where you have to turn and create the mosaic design. That was my favorite thing when I was a kid to play with. And look at this. The only thing I didn't realize that they are actually identical designs, but only with different colors of the threads. Now 121Stitch using Egyptian threads. We already know that they are excellent quality. You can stitch all the way to the end and it's not breakable, it's not fluffing. I love to work with this kind of threads. So let's look which one we're going to look together. They looks like a big design by looking in here, but I did not open, I did not peekaboo. So let's check it out first. The blue and green design. Look at this. Okay. Love these envelopes. The print already looking so good. Okay, love these envelopes. Reusable, it's good. Love it. And then here's what we have. So the designer is Gallard Design Stitch. Gallard, I think I pronounced correct, but here it is. You can look with your own eyes how to spell it, or maybe if my pronunciation is wrong, that you can see it. You can see that this is marked up in here as a 14 count ADA, number of the design, and the name of the design. The name is Blue Large Quilt. Oh, it's a quilt. Yeah, that's a good too. I say mosaic. It's actually quilt. Okay, let's see. And I just want to say, because it was all was packaged in one box, so yesterday, if you didn't see my video yesterday, there are brand boxes like this, dark green with some picture in it, and same thing go for the top of the each page will be green, dark deep green color, and it's actually have the same designs in here. If you can see, that's the same picture up there, same as in the box. You see in the background picture? Sorry for the glare because this sheet is very shiny. Okay, so for this design I don't expect to be lots of colors because it's repeatable, right? Okay, so it's only 9 colors. Okay, very easy. It feels like it's a lots of colors in here, but it's all repeat, so it's only 9 colors, all full cross stitch, and that's it, nothing else in here. And OMG, I'm just gonna show you a little bit of the print. Look at this beauty, so nice, so nice if you want to stitch. So basically, because it's the same design but different colors, you can use this paper and pick your own colors, and it could be done in so many varieties of the colors by your choice. But there is much more designs like this. Check it out, store. There's more mosaics that, like, oh my god, I had such a hard time to pick, and I did not realize I picked the same design but just in different colors. I could pick some other one and I could just create my own colors on this one. But you know, the beauty thing is it's already all threads for you done, so you don't have to think about it. And I actually like, it's kind of like, you know, cold and warm palette. It's like winter and summer, let's say that way. So look at the colors in here. Should we see color first, or actually let's do first this one to see how big it is, because this would be amazing to create like a cushion pillow with this one. It is big size, maybe 40 by 40, 50 by 50. Hold on, I have a measuring tape, and not a measuring tape, but kind of like old ruler, my newer rulers on my desk. So let's quickly cut this one from my kids, beaten up 130, 42, around 42 centimeters. Look at that. Oh my god, it's already looks so good on camera. Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I even like these colors as it is. You can even stitch in exactly same color as the printed, and look how beautiful this will be. Like a nice pastel colors. Look at the print quality. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh my god, it's so pretty. And again, such a big excess of the fabric on both sides. In here it feels like it's a little bit bigger. Oh, maybe the same one. A little bit smaller on the bottom, but it's still much bigger than other brands would give you. So that's amazing. That's amazing. This is definitely could be like a beautiful cushion for your sofa, love seat to throw like that, or actual picture. Love it. Oh my god, I have to stitch one of this. Oh my goodness. Do I need another whip? Of course I do. What's the crazy question? Which I will be stitching the Halloween that I record video yesterday for you, which I am recording the same day, but the point is the video was yesterday. Check it out, the Halloween design. Look, cute mini beanie. Would be so easy to stitch, and definitely we can create that for the months of the Halloween because it's small. So we have lots of excess in here. So in a palette we have this all colors 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 colors in here. It's barely visible because they just put one strand up there. The rest of it's in here, so we have to put on a palette. But here is this beautiful bright, oh, love this one, and this light blue. It's going to be pretty. And then we have lots of extra. Also we have lots of white we have to stitch, or if you don't want to stitch, you can skip that. Actually, all you will see it's a white fabric. To be honest, I thought it's going to be just a fabric showing and not need to be stitched and done. But you know what, if you don't like to see holes in a fabric, you can overstitch them with white threads. But to be honest, you can just leave them. You don't even have to stitch in white. That's a big chunk of white in here, and that is 38.65, so it's not exactly white because pure white it's 5200, right? This one 38.65, but to me they are very similar to colored. And another big one we have in here, 932 and 905 Egyptian threads extra. What would you do? Would you stitch with white or just leave it behind? The print will disappear and you will have beautiful white fabric peeking through. And the good thing is the fabric is pure white. Well, compared to the piece of paper white, it looks like a little bit like a yellowish, but still could be non-stitch. So it's up to you if you want to have a more work or quick stitching done. But it is absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous. I love this. Like the print is so pretty. Wow. Fabric is stiff. You will have to soften up if you want to by squishing the fabric, or keep it as it is and your cross stitcher will layer very nice and straight. If you don't have a power in your hands to control your stitching tension, sometimes can be pull, but the stiffness of the canvas will layer your threads very nice and neat, and not to squeeze the fabric itself, those, you know, crisscross threads. So I keep very often I keep my design stiff as it is, especially when I put on frames, and 121Stitch have all those beautiful alloy aluminum frames, and you can buy them to stitch. You can have a little one, small one that you can stitch by the sofa, or the one that go on a table or clip onto the table. There's so many different tools up there, tools and accessories. Check them out. So this is one of them with the beautiful green and blue colors. So obviously this pattern will be the same one. Okay, hold on. I think it's exactly the same one. Let me just show. Okay, let me open first. I think it's exactly the same one, unless I didn't look very good. Let me check it out. Let me check it out. Okay, if we look closely, okay, like to the corners, for example, I think it's the same exactly pattern, just in a different shading. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Okay, so this one we have a nice warm colors with red, orange and yellow. No, it's not red, kind of pink. Pink. Look at that. Lovely. Lovely. I love this color palette. So we have in here same thing, 9 colors of full cross stitch, and all the paper of the pattern that you can reuse it many times, stitch in different threads, different shading, whatever you desire. And it's called Pink Orange Quilt, designed by Gallard Design. Yeah, it's right in here. Okay, same designer, and it's going to be exactly, oh, is this one smaller? Oh, this one's smaller. How come? Hold on. This one different. So in here, this one 232 by 231. It's actually not exactly square as I thought. Okay, and this one is 232 by 231. Oh, did I make a mistake, or did I do this on purpose? No, this one says, okay, my friends. Okay, so I don't know if I did by mistake or I wanted to see different, because this one is 14 count. Okay, this is 14 count and this is 16 count. Okay, so now I remember when I was ordering, I wanted to showcase different counts so you can see what would you like better. But when you go to design, there will be a window to pick your favorite size of the fabric, and they have 14, 16, 18, 11, I believe. for most of the designs, and I'm not sure if it's anything higher. It says in here 20 count, but I don't think the store have 20 count. They just print it out, unless they do have maybe in count, I'm not sure. Okay, so that's why this looks smaller, because it's a 16 count for this design. So maybe you will like this one better, because you have a smaller size, it will be more comfortable for you to stitch. And what I'm thinking, this is only, I don't know why they even do this, 232 by 231. Just don't stitch on this side one row and you will have perfect square, right? To make it even and perfect square, you just ignore one line on this side, because in here on the bottom we have an extra 1 after 10 block, and here we have 2 extra. So just skip 1 and you will have a perfect square on both of them. So that's your preference, what you want to do. And look at this again, beautiful pastel colors, but clarity is amazing to stitch. This is going to be such a easy stitching. And once again, if you don't want to stitch white color, just skip that. I would probably try not to stitch white first to see how they look like, which the color underneath will be kind of I think it's the stripy one in here that you don't have to stitch different. No, stripy blue, I think that's the one that we don't stitch. It's a white part, like the stripy blue. I would stitch all the colors first and wash it, and if I don't like how they look, that would be easy to stitch white later after wash, because it wouldn't be matter. It's only one color would be left, and maybe I would like it what I see, and I don't have to stitch it white. Yeah, that's a good idea. Now let's see the colors in here. Nice warm summery colors. There you go. Once again, they just put I don't know, this one lots of, but then we have an orange, pink and white, which is extras in here. So we have a 740, 3865, it's the same color, and 3731 for the pink color. Look at that, beautiful. Beautiful, love this bright color. And here it is, our rest of the color. Oh, that pink in this one, so good. So we have a, if we can put this one next to it, there's our kind of shadings for the pinks. Okay, this one try to hide, and this one white. Okay, white and a mix in here. Here's 1, 2. Okay, I will put this one in here, and then we have this light one, pink. Okay, so that's our shades of pink. Look how beautiful. Nice. And then shades of orangey and yellow, like that. Beautiful. When I see yellow colors like this, kind of remind me of Bumblebee. I don't know why. Maybe because of the yellow. So yeah, there you go. It probably would be good for me if I would order same count of the fabric, but as a YouTuber, I wanted to show you different variety. So that's the only way why I pick in a different count. But actually, I have to say that I prefer, oh my goodness, I cannot talk today. I prefer actually in a smaller count, because I like visually this one smaller size better. So I would, if I would be you, I would pick 16 count for both of them. But if your vision poor and you have a struggle to work on a smaller count, definitely go after 14. It's just a little bit bigger design, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And then, my friends, you can use paper as your pattern, okay, because the papers printed is very nice. You can find the symbol and you can stitch only kind of this corner, and that will be your like needle minder. See, you can stitch a little of this corner to create a little cushion for the needles. You can stitch only this center to have like a smaller square. There's so many possibilities with this design. You can stop in any time, and that's why I like this kind of stuff. I like to watch people stitching this kind of stuff, and so many YouTubers making this as a full cross stitch and a different mosaic design like this. I love them, and there is so much more mosaic designs in the 121Stitch store that you definitely will pick something for your liking if you like this kind of stuff. I love it. Personally, I love it. All right, my friends, this is it for today's video. I do wait and more tray packaging from the store because I couldn't stop shopping, and I'm really waiting for one of them particularly because it's very exciting to me personally. And I will see you in my next episode of unboxing review of 121Stitch when I've received them. But stop by every single day because I do record for every day. Thank you very much for this wonderful store that they support artists. I appreciate that very much. This way, you know, it's introduced to me new designer that I never knew before, and I will be looking for more of this design, and I hope they will bring more because this is amazing. I love this kind of stuff. Thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.